everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and today I am going to be picking my October TBR. So for those of you who are new here, every month I pick my TBR by picking prompts from my prompt jar slash mug, but it's a jar for anyways, I go through this every month. It's a jar. So I pick 5 different prompts and then I try to find books that fit those prompts, and then that is my TBR for the month. Now, this has been pretty successful so far. Last month was probably the most successful. I did manage to read 4 out of the 5 prompts. I don't do punishments for myself just because that would be way too stressful for me and I don't want to put stress on myself to do this. So I try my best to complete my TBR, but it doesn't usually happen, but there we go. So since it is October, I would like to read like October vibey books, you know, like fall themed or spooky themed. I don't have too many spooky books, but we're gonna try our best here. There's also a couple readathons that I am going to kind of be participating in October. There's the Ace Race, which is a readathon focused on reading books with ace main characters, so you guys might be able to see where this is going. I am going to try to fit Loveless into one of these prompts. I need to just finally read it. I've been so scared to read it because I'm worried I won't like it, but I need to read it and it would be perfect to read for the Ace Race. And the other one is the Trick or Treat-a-thon. Saying it is so funny to me, which is a readathon hosted by lots of amazing people. I will leave their Twitter link down below, but one of the co-hosts is my friend Lisa, who I participated in one of her readathons in September and now I'm doing it again. So Lisa just rules what I read, apparently. I'm going to be casually participating in those. I'm not going to like have those readathons dictate what I'm reading, you know. It's mostly going to be based on what the prompt jar decides, but I will be trying to fulfill prompts for those readathons, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so let's just get started. I have my Goodreads on standby because there's no way I remember all the books that I haven't read yet because there's a lot. Also, it is really hot today. It's like 21 degrees, which, I mean, I guess that's not that hot, but it's fall now. Like, it should not be this hot. So my window is open, so I'm sorry if you hear lots of cars and stuff. And also my glasses keep fogging up in my video, so if you've noticed that, I'm really sorry if that's annoying or anything, but yeah, so woo, my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit less aggressive when doing this. Okay, oh my god, they're falling out. Okay, there's so many prompts in here, like, I need to calm down. Okay, I have one. So the first prompt that I have to fulfill for October is, if I can open it. Ah! That's so funny. Okay, so this is a prompt that I got in August and I didn't fulfill it, so I put it back in the jar. And like, I kind of made a rule for myself that I can't use, because I'll put the prompts I haven't fulfilled back in the jar so that I can one day fulfill them. But the rule I made for myself is that I can't do it 2 months in a row, but this was for August, so I guess it works. So the prompt is to read a book that's the same color as the shirt you're wearing. And well, as you can see, my shirt is white, so that doesn't work for Loveless. Let me take a look at, I mean, this is pretty white. That's a very big book. What is behind here? I forget. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't know if you guys can really see, but I decorated my bookshelf with a fall theme. So I got these, like, can you see them? I got these like fall leaves, lights, and I put them around my bookshelf, and I also got these like little pumpkins that light up. I don't know how well you could see because it's the daytime now, but it's really pretty, okay? So anyways, a book that's white. I have an idea. Hold on, let me also go look. Okay, so I've picked a book. So the book that I have picked to fulfill this prompt is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. And I got this book for Lisa. This is just a Lisa stan account. Like, I love Lisa so much. So she'll definitely be linked down below if you guys want to go follow her, if you're not already. Like, I love her so much. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm sorry. Also, Lisa and I are slowly discovering we're like the exact same person, so like, if you like my channel, then you would definitely like Lisa because we're the same. But anyways, I got this book for Lisa for her birthday and we said that we could buddy read it. So Lisa, I'm reading this month and we can buddy read it if you want. So I'm basically forcing you to read this with me. But yeah, I've heard really great things about this book, and I've heard even better things about the, well, it's not really the second book, but it's like the companion book, which is Take a Hint, Dani Brown, I think. But what I know about this book is that it is about a woman named Chloe Brown, and she kind of goes through a near-death experience, and after that she kind of wants to, like, I think she makes a list of things she wants to do to like get a life. I also know that this has chronic illness rep, which is amazing. So yeah, I've heard this is really cute, and there's a cat on the cover, so like we have to stan. So yeah, Lisa, we're reading this. You have no choice. But that's my first book for October. Yay! Oh my god, I'm excited. Okay, so that went pretty well for our first book. And hopefully I'll pick a prompt that I've never picked before, so I'm gonna have to try to go near the bottom. Oh, okay, I have one. Oh god, okay, I have one. Let's say if I pick another one that I've already picked before, even if I picked it like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, that I'm only allowed one each month that I've already picked. Let's make that rule to keep things interesting. Okay. Someone's mowing their lawn. Why? There's so much that's happening. Okay. Oh, okay, so the next prompt is read a book that you've owned for over 3 years. 3 years? Okay, so it's 2020. So a book that I bought in 2017 or earlier, I guess. So, okay, so the thing is, I bought most of my books in the past year. So, like, none of my Kindle books count, because obviously I got that recently. Do I have any of them here? Okay, so I think in this entire shelf there's only one that I've owned for more than 3 years. And I don't really want to read it, so I'm gonna go look at some other shelves. Okay, so I just looked around at all my books, and I've decided to, I don't know if this is technically cheating, because this will be a reread, but I have owned this for more than 3 years, so I don't think it's technically cheating. But the book that I've decided to go with is Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I have been wanting to reread this for so long. I've only read this, I think I've read it twice. Both times were when I was pretty young. Like, I read this for the first time when I was 12, and I think I might have reread it when I was like 13 or 14, so it's been a while, and I really wanted to reread this series, especially since Rick Riordan announced that there's going to be a series coming to Disney Plus, which I'm so excited about. So I do have a bunch of books that I'm currently staring at that I have owned for more than 3 years, but I don't want to read them because they're all Nicholas Sparks books. So I am going to read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief instead. Yay! Okay, so time for prompt number 3. Did I mention I picked 5 prompts? I think I did. Because if you're new, I picked 5 prompts. Okay, I just picked one and a small. That doesn't make a difference to what it is, but... Ooh, read a book with a 1-word title. Let's look again at my shelf. I should also be looking at the books on my Kindle, but like, maybe. Okay, 1 word. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Obviously. Okay, so the book that I'm going to read for this is Loveless by Alice Oseman. Okay, I'm glad I was able to fit this in. This book is about a girl who is kind of discovering her sexuality, and she is discovering that she might be asexual and aromantic, and I am so excited to read this, but I am so nervous. I love Alice Oseman so much. I've loved everything I've read by her so far, and I've heard this is amazing, especially from Own Voices reviews, and I am partly Own Voices, so yeah, I'm really excited to read this one, and I'm excited that I fit it in, and this will be for the Ace Race too. Yay! Okay, prompt number 4. This is going really well so far. I'm so excited about these books. Okay. Is this one? Yes. Okay. So the 4th prompt for October is read a book by an author you've never read. There's a lot. I have a lot of those. Yeah, like I have so many to choose from. I do have a shelf on Goodreads for all my Kindle books, so I'm gonna look at that. Ooh, I just thought of something. Okay, so the book I'm going to choose for this prompt is The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. I haven't read her other book, which is 10,000 Doors of January yet, but I did get an arc of this book and it does come out in October, and I think it is a very like October-y book because it's about witches and stuff, and I can't believe I haven't read it yet, but I think reading it in October would be the perfect time. There are so many buses going by right now. I live near an elementary school and a high school, so that's why there's so much noise going on outside right now, is because of the school buses are going by. Can you not? There's another one. Okay. Anyways, so I think this would be the perfect book to read in October, and if I like her writing, then I can read The 10,000 Doors of January. So that works out very well. I don't really know what this is about besides witches, but I've heard it's very good, so yay. Okay, one last prompt, and I'm kind of sad. I love doing this video.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I am going to pick this one, if I can get it out. Okay. So the last prompt, I hope it's a good one. Read a book that's on another Booktuber's TBR this month. Interesting. Okay, okay. Okay, so all of a sudden I'm very excited. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my subscription box. The first October TBR that I see, I'm gonna watch it, and the first book that they mention that I have, whether it's physically or on Kindle, that's what I'm gonna read, because I don't want to buy another book. Oh my god, okay. I love this. Oh, we're ending on a fun note. Okay. I'm so excited. Ooh. The first one that I see is from Sydney, from Sid Bookworm. Oh my god, yay, Sydney! If you guys aren't subscribed to Sydney, like, you probably are, honestly, because she's amazing, but if you're not, then I will leave her link down below. You better go do that, okay? Thank you very much. So, let's watch. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sid. The first one is When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. This book is just stunning. I honestly am obsessed with this book. I don't have that book. Like, it's just, the book I want to get to that covers several prompts is Cemetery Boys by A. Thomas. Oh, I don't have that book! I want to read Cemetery Boys so bad. In Cemetery Boys, who's a part of a very I don't have it yet. Accepting his gender. He's a term. The next book I want to get to is The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson. This is. Do I have this on my Kindle? Oh, damn it! I thought I had it. No, I don't. So the next book I want to read this month is Mexican Gothic by Sylvia. Ah! And this book is the book of the month. I don't have any of these books, Cindy. Help me out here. The next book I want to read, which I'm really excited about because me and Taylor were going to buddy read it, is The House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. And this one is kind of a chunker. Sydney is not helping me out here. And some of the text. Okay, two more books. This next one is A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir, which is obviously the second book after Ember in the Ashes. Because, like I said, are you gonna read? I don't even have Read the Gates, so if you do read it. Cindy, help me out. Let me know what books you're planning to read in the month of October. This is really heavy. I have to put it down. I'm starting to. None of those. Yeah, so, I look forward to seeing you guys in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. I appreciate your support, and as always, be kind to one another and happy reading. Okay, so Sydney was no help at all because all of the books she mentioned I either don't have or I've already read, because I've already read An Ember in the Ashes and Torch Against the Night. So I guess we'll find another video. Sydney, I love you, but you're no help to me. Okay, so the next October TBR I see is from Angela from Literature Science Alliance. Now Angela reads a lot of fantasy and sci-fi, and like she reads a lot of high fantasy, and I read mostly YA fantasy, and I do not read a lot of sci-fi, so I don't know if I will have any of these books, but we'll find out. I do not have. I don't have that either. I'm trying not to buy less books, guys, so no. Okay, so my card was full, so I deleted some stuff, and then I realized I didn't film, so I just watched Eric from Break Even Books, his TBR, but none of those books worked either, so I did want to mention him because, well, he's awesome. You guys probably subscribe to him also, but I will leave all these booktubers I'm mentioning linked down below. So let's look again. Oh, okay. So next we have Connor Stompanato. Did I pronounce your name right, Connor? I'm sorry. He's also a co-host for the Trick or Treat-a-thon with Lisa. So I'll plug him. So I swear, like, none of these. Okay, next we have Nicole from Nicole and Her Books.
Hey guys, so today's video is all books list of all books I'm hoping to get to in October.
Okay. Okay, so now we have Becca doing her Bookopoly, which I haven't watched yet, so please, Becca, help me out.
Rule number 3 was a contemporary, and for this one I will be reading The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. This is what I borrowed from Ashley.
I think I have that. Do I have that? Yes! I found one! Okay. Okay, so Becca came through. I finally found one that I have not read yet. So, wow, that took, I've been sitting here for probably close to 45 minutes watching people's TBRs trying to find a book, and I finally found one. So, to refresh everyone's memory, read a book that's on another Booktuber's TBR this month. So I will be reading The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta. This book is about a young boy who wants to be a drag queen, and it's about him kind of coming to terms with his sexuality, I think. And this book is written in verse, so it should be a pretty quick read, and I've heard it's really amazing, so I can't wait to read this book, and I'm so happy that I finally found one. So I'll be reading this with Becca. Thanks, Becca. I will leave all the booktubers that I just watched their TBRs for down below. I do love them all, but only Becca came through for me. Okay, so just to recap, the first prompt I picked was read a book that's the same color as the shirt you're wearing, and I am going to be reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown, probably with Lisa. I will force her to read this with me this month. Next, I picked read a book that you've owned for over 3 years, and for this I will be rereading The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Next, I picked read a book with a one-word title, and for this I will be reading Loveless by Alice Oseman. The next prompt I picked was read a book by an author you've never read, and for this I will be reading The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow. And finally, I picked read a book that's on another Booktuber's TBR this month, and after watching many TBRs, I am going to be reading The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta from Becca and the Books from her TBR. So that's my TBR for October. I'm also going to be reading The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson for the Whiners Book Club. If you guys don't know, the Whiners is a book club that I co-host with a bunch of my friends on Booktube. I will leave our Twitter link down below if you guys want to check us out and read The Kind Worth Killing with us this month. And I also, if you guys remember, I started a secret TBR at the end of July and I still have not finished it. I've only read one book for it and I still have 2 books left. So I'm going to make it my mission to read those books in October and finally finish that freaking video. But yeah, so I'm not going to tell you guys what those books are, but I will be reading those 2 books hopefully in October. And yeah, I think that's everything for October. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video feels very long, but I will have to cut out a lot of footage of just me watching people's TBRs. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!